On January 19, 2023, on the GA 204 route, a dangerous chase occurred when a white Nissan Murano with a broken rear window continuously fled after failing to comply with the police and Georgia State Patrol stop commands.
Siren. Okay, now turn around. Alright, we just picked it up. We're going to try to get a stop.
Call 38.
Call 10.
538, I'll be 1080. George 204, Grove Point Road. It's a white Nissan Murano. Tall metal John 712 TAJ7.
Tell me that just ran from Chattanooga.
This vehicle just 1080 from Chattanooga.
The car sped recklessly through multiple roads, made a sudden U-turn, nearly hit other vehicles, and headed straight towards the busy I-95 area, posing a deadly risk.
Just let it go for a second. We want to get a little bit more speed before we try to do this thing. Don't try to hit it this way. I know we're safe here on this side. So get behind it.
Highway 80.
There you go, you idiots. Hold on. Stop. Slow down. Get past. Okay, go. We're setting up the pit. 204 eastbound. Hit it. There you go, hit it. Stop. Okay, hold on. Get in the middle of the road.
Facing a serious threat to the community and with no other safe options, the police were forced to deploy the pit maneuver to end the chase. The vehicle lost control, crashed into a concrete divider, flipped multiple times, and the unbelted driver was ejected from the car. The suspect has been identified as Amy Humans Paget, who was treated on the scene and taken to the hospital, but did not survive due to severe injuries.
Give me that taser now!
On July 27, 2024, in Rogers, Arkansas, a high-speed traffic stop quickly turned into a direct assault on police when Angel Zapit Alvarado, 26 years old, sped past a patrol car at 114 miles per hour amid heavy traffic on I-49. After stopping the vehicle, the suspect disobeyed orders, attempted to flee, and resisted fiercely. When tasered, Zapit Alvarado also grabbed the taser and threw it onto the highway, then kicked Trooper Alexandria Duncan multiple times in the head. A witness tried to assist, Due to the escalating danger, Trooper Duncan was forced to fire a shot, injuring the suspect in the temple, but he still stubbornly resisted until being subdued and taken for medical treatment. The test results show that the suspect has a blood alcohol concentration of 0.16 and marijuana in their system. They are currently detained at Benton County and held at the request of HSI. Trooper Duncan was lightly injured.
I'm in pursuit, hitting the vehicle. Stop out of the vehicle! Hey!
Early Saturday morning, a daring escape on the Ship Canal Bridge, I-5, ended in tragedy when the driver was killed after jumping off the bridge while trying to escape the scene. Around 1:48 a.m., police spotted a vehicle speeding on northbound I-5 near the bridge. When approached, the driver accelerated and fled, causing a 3-car collision. Despite the vehicle being heavily damaged and losing its front right tire, the driver attempted to drive a little further before stopping near the bridge railing. Suddenly, the person got out of the car and jumped over the railing with the intention of escaping.
I'm in pursuit, hitting the vehicle. Stop out of the vehicle! Hey! Get out! Then put your hands up now! Put your hands up! Stay right there! Do you understand? Stay right there! Turn around! Turn around! Walk back to the sound of my voice! For refuge, at point at gunpoint.
4531 at gunpoint 026.
They're right there!
For 520.
Who else is in the car? 453 Tower, I have the driver out of the vehicle. Passenger jumped over the bridge.
The jump claimed the life of the driver when he fell onto the road below. The other passenger was detained, and the vehicle was not reported stolen but did not have a license plate. The case is under investigation, serving as a chilling warning. Fleeing in panic is not a way out. Sometimes it is the end. At noon on April 29, 2024, on I-275 North, Hillsborough County, a black Dodge Charger sped like a bullet, exceeding the speed limit and quickly turning the highway into a racetrack as the driver ignored all dangers.
I think it's a signal board.
Right turn, exit 40 miles, right signal board.
I think he lost control, almost signal forward, I can't tell, but
The car continuously swerved through all lanes, including the emergency lane, accelerated from 110 miles per hour to over 147 miles per hour, then exited the highway, running a red light on South Lois Avenue.
so westbound passing, please. Westbound past McKay. Westbound past McKay.
Westbound past McKay. Westbound past McKay.
While trying to squeeze between a truck and a car, the Charger collided with both, nearly crashing onto the sidewalk. Facing the risk of a deadly accident, the police deployed pit and spun the vehicle to stop on the road. The driver and a passenger jumped out of the car and ran away, leading to an additional foot chase.
Get the fucking car. Get on the ground or you're gonna get tased. Get on the ground or you're gonna get tased. Once you said why, South Australia.
No, South Australia. Are you on foot?
That's 10-4. Get arrow. Get arrow. Get arrow. These fucking radios, bro. God damn it.
The driver has been identified as Tavion LaJuan Robinson, who was eventually discovered hiding in a trash bin by K9 and was arrested. The outcome was not surprising, from the Speed King at over 147 miles per hour to an unwilling hiding spot. No matter how fast you run, you can't outrun the law. On the evening of July 10, 2025, around 10:05 p.m. on I-40 East near mile markers 135 to 137, a high-speed chase erupted as the suspect fled at nearly 100 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and changing lanes among the crowded vehicles, prompting multiple authorities to intervene to ensure public safety.
66 Little Rock, Bravo.
Upon approaching and gaining control, police deployed TVI to neutralize the threat, turning the suspect's vehicle to the left and crashing into a concrete wall.
Taking back off eastbound. It's a white male driver. 64 is primary.
However, the suspect stubbornly re-entered the highway and continued to flee, forcing another unit to deploy TVI a second time to completely neutralize him. When restrained, the suspect not only raised a middle finger as a challenge, but also exhibited threatening behavior to attack, forcing the police to approach, subdue, and restrain him on the road while he was resisting fiercely.
Get on the ground. Give me your fucking hand.
The suspect has been identified as Dustin Kirkendall, showing signs of intoxication and drug use. The scene also revealed an open bottle of alcohol and suspected drugs thrown from the vehicle. Although 2 officers sustained abrasions and required medical treatment due to blood contact, the individual was still securely handcuffed and handed over for processing.
We're going about 80. Set up for 42, good Jim. See you. Setting up again, we're crossing Enterprise Road. You can try to see him again. Taking northbound, approaching fire, and that's protected.
On July 31st, 2021, on Jonesboro Road, a donut performance at the intersection suddenly turned into a high-speed chase when the driver of a black Chrysler 300 challenged the police and traffic safety. When the police turned on their lights to stop the vehicle, the driver immediately fled, recklessly rushing through several streets, nearly hitting pedestrians and other vehicles.
Yeah, yellow racing stripe, black car, yellow racing stripe. We are crossing over Brownsville. Oh, yeah, separation, very, very, southbound. The Chrysler 300, get over to the one route, Jonesboro, across Maryland. That's out to the stop traffic. Jonesboro across Harbor Road. Got some traffic. He's walking down the road. Good, no traffic. And green line right here, across the road. Get on Jonesboro Road. Right on Cleveland, right on Cleveland. Brakes on this outside, so be careful. What's down on Cleveland? What's down on Cleveland? On Brownsville here in a second. Yeah, westbound, approaching Brownsville. Almost going in. Going on side. Set now. Watch oncoming traffic. Watch my brakes. Clear. All the way down. Crossing Lois Lane. Crossing 8th Street. Clear across 8th Street. On the turn, he brakes better. Got units coming right here in front of him. Proximity connector. 42 still primary, 797 secondary. Clear crossing over the connector. Maybe it's finished on early. We got traffic here at the light. He went through the parking lot and he's showing north on Metropolitan. We got to cut through the parking lot north on Metropolitan. One tire down, one tire down. Up in under 85 northbound on Metropolitan. Clear northbound Metro across 85. Westbound on After veering off the road and passing through a private parking lot, the car's rear tire burst, but it continued to drive at high speed on only 3 wheels, heading straight into GA 166 East.
push on this white male, low haircut, dark complected, white shirt. We're crossing over Avery Road. We're crossing over Avery Road.
No, get on the highway, bitch. I dare you. Oh, you done fucked up now.
We are turning right onto the connector. There, sure. Why up to the connector? Left lane, we're going 35, 85 north. Past the 166.
We're on 166.
On the connector north, 166. We're going about 80. Setting up for a pit, 42, good attempt. Failed. Setting up again, we're crossing under Pryor Road. He's going to try to fit him again. Clear northbound, approaching fire, and step for a second pit.
Due to the risk at a hidden intersection, the police had to deploy a strong pit maneuver, spinning the vehicle off the road, crashing into the parked semi-truck, and ending the chase.
Look out.
Big successful, big 50.
Still chasing another one? Yeah. Yes. You got 797 for everybody out there? Two, right? Huh? Yeah, only two.
The driver and a passenger ran away on foot, but after a short chase, the driver was caught and handed over to Fulton County Jail for processing. On November 10, 2022, a tense chase erupted in the GA36 Skies GA212 area when Newton County and Covington police pursued a Honda Accord suspected of being involved in a missing persons case with many suspicious details.
Team radio.
The car sped along at high speed, overtaking vehicles on the double line, continuously swerving and heading straight towards a densely populated residential area with a roundabout and a busy gas station.
Team.
36 at High Point Church. We're southbound on 36.
Radio cleared.
Picket Bridge Road. Just went down Picket Bridge Road.
Picket Bridge Road.
We'll find out what their charges are, please.
10-4, I've asked that dispatcher multiple times.
50 miles per hour. Traffic is light.
Speed to 50.
Hang y'all on, take a bridge to hold.
Alright, we're fixing to come up on that sharp curve. Let Covenant know to watch that sharp curve.
Clear left sharp curve. Ready 90, can't see charges are possibly involved in signal 23.
On what radio?
29's in connection with a signal 23.
I got you. I'm behind you. Where are they at?
Almost to 212, coming out to almost 212. I backed off a little bit to the dust.
Yeah, I'm behind you. I see you. I'm trying to figure out where they're at.
They're almost at, alright, I'm back up with them again. We're not too far from 212. Just came past the EMC power station.
Who's chasing? Check second. Yeah, I will, but I can't get up there. I can't see.
Thomas and 80 to service southeast.
Radio Speedy's doing lead.
There's just continue circuit 20. Advising on Picket Bridge Road on the curb.
I'm 212 coming to Picket Bridge.
10-4.
GSP is behind us. We are now headed toward Potts' store. If you'll ask Covenant if they'll back off, we'll let this trooper pit him. They got to get off of his bumper, though.
Jacob, when you pit, we'll spin and pin. Spin and pin. Right on with them also.
Facing the threat of a serious accident, the police decided to deploy the pit maneuver. While avoiding an innocent civilian vehicle, both cars left the roadway. The Accord crashed into a residential sign and trees, ending the chase. The suspect was quickly subdued safely. The individual has been identified as Jesse Hardiman, a repeat offender with multiple convictions, currently wanted for violating probation, with a suspended license 6 times, using a stolen license plate on the vehicle, and lacking insurance. During a search of the vehicle, 3 loaded guns, dozens of magazines, and numerous items suspected to be related to other break-in thefts were seized. On October 20th, 2022, at the request of the U.S. Marshals, the Georgia police force deployed to arrest a murder suspect from Indiana who was hiding in Gwinnett County. When detected leaving his house and driving a 2022 Dodge Ram, suspect Irvin M. Robertson, 36 years old, immediately fled along GA20, turning the area into a dangerous hotspot. As soon as the police turned on their lights to stop the vehicle, Robertson sped up and fled, driving extremely recklessly, multiple times going against traffic, cutting through medians, and directly threatening the lives of pedestrians. had to deploy 2 pit maneuvers to end the nearly 7-mile chase, but the suspect stubbornly continued to run.
Way on the wrong side of the roadway.
Driving the wrong way, wrong side of the way.
Alright, we're passing the Henry Bailey connector.
Passing the Henry Bailey connector.
On that, notify your base.
Careful.
Gotta get up there 413 just in case he bails out of the car.
Yeah, nobody's wanting to get out of my way, so I'm having a hard time getting up there.
You're still on the wrong side of the road, half the Sugar Hill Road, half the Sugar Hill. Fence rail, now you're coming back across the median.
Wrong side of the road.
Hold on, Hans, boy, I'm sorry. Slinging you around.
Alright, James Burgess Road has a James Burgess.
Copy, James Burgess.
Be careful, red light 413. Windermere Parkway. Just a second, I haven't got to another street yet. I'm trying to get around on these traffic. You still on the wrong side of the road, possible 1050 right here, maybe. Victoria Drive. You're still on the wrong side of the road, Victoria Drive. Coming out to Holly Court. Holly Court. Motorcycle.
The chase only ended when Roberson ran a red light and caused an accident at the GA20 and Samples Drive intersection, then fled on foot to the Walgreens parking lot before turning around, intending to return to the vehicle. Seeing the police approaching, Roberson finally dropped to the ground in surrender and was handcuffed securely, then handed over to the U.S. Marshals for processing.
He took paper. All right, 1050 overturn, start EMS. 1050 overturn, EMS, please.
On the I-75 highway near the I-285 interchange, a seemingly minor traffic mistake quickly turned into a tragedy when when the driver of a silver Ford Focus sped recklessly, ignoring all safety rules. The police observed a vehicle traveling at 88 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone, continuously changing lanes without signals, tailgating dangerously, and even driving into the HOV lane without a passenger. When signaled to stop, the driver accelerated to over 100 miles per hour, swerving violently on I-75 before turning onto GA 166.
Far left lane coming up on, you can see us still some of overturn, start EMS, 1050 overturn, EMS please.
Here, a wrong lane change at high speed caused the vehicle to lose control, hit the embankment, and overturn, ending the escape.
Clear 1050.
75 northbound, ramp to 166. Ramp to 166, I'm gonna shut it down.
Clear ramp 166.
That's blood, bro. That ain't looking good. Let me come quick, down. I'm gonna come around. Yeah, he's probably gonna be. That's probably gonna be a fatal. That's blood. I can't see anything though.
When the support team arrived at the scene, the driver was confirmed dead due to severe injuries from the collision. A harsh outcome, just trying to step on the gas to escape. the driver sacrificed everything. A heartbreaking reminder that highways are never a place to test your luck.